well, those paraphrasing the old inimitable words of Lloyd Benson, I knew Nancy Pelosi, and that's Nancy Pelosi. We will give it to them. Well, you have it. And the bill was passed. It was passed in the dead of night. It was passed on a Sunday evening. And it was passed for your benefit, you were told. Now, I think each of us, as we have opportunity to speak on this, certainly come from a perspective of our knowledge base, of our situation in life, of our concerns, of our understanding of what this country is all about, and the freedoms, the foundational principles, what the framers had in mind with the Declaration of Independence and then the Constitution. And so I think it's important that I, right from the top tonight, tell you very clearly that it's not just because, as a former member of Congress, losing to the present member of Congress, that I oppose what went on with the health care issue. But it's because I believe that it was the wrong way to go. It was a process by which government grew larger and larger. The fact that the government owns auto industries, the fact that the government owns the finance industry, the fact that now the government controls and owns, as it were, our health care, ought to send shivers down the spines of free Americans, regardless of what stripe, Republican, Democrat, Independent, you name it. I stand and stood opposed to this health care formula because it was an intrusion into what liberty is all about. That liberty that says we as citizens ought to make choices for ourselves. And in America we have the opportunity, whether it's in health care or whether it's in the choice of vocation, whether it's a choice to be an entrepreneur or a choice to be an employee. We have the choice not only to succeed, we also have the right to choose to fail. And if we fail, we have the opportunity in America to get up, dust ourselves off, and go on and hopefully learn from the process. This health care plan said that because there are some people, and some legitimately we could say, who do not have access to health care, that we have to change the entire system for a relatively small group and take away the choices and opportunities for individuals. That's wrong. Now I can tell you that under our Constitution and under our system of government, where we are realizing, and let me say it clearly, and I know our friendly photographer from the Democrat Party, who follows around and keeps me honest, probably would contest this. But I think that the fact that Barack Obama is president at this time in our history may be the best thing that's happened to this country. And I say that because it slapped us upside the head and it's awakened us. As one gentleman last night in Adrian said to my wife, Sue, it's our fault. He says, I got married, late 50s, went to work, voted for the right people, I thought, and then let it happen. And I'm awake now. And I realize that this government is going around us and it's developed into something that can take away our liberty. Now this is a wake-up call. We have a chance to change it. So, I can't just be one who stands opposed. And I'll tell you right from the get-go, if given the privilege to go back to Congress, I will work my fullest effort to repeal and replace this bill. And it can be done. It'll have to be done in segments. The first thing in the process, if we get a working majority of members of Congress who are opposed to this takeover, if we will stand together and not fund the program. That's a start. The president cannot, well I should say, the Constitution doesn't allow, the president cannot fund a program unless the Congress gives him the money to do that. So that's the first step in repealing and replacing.